Hello everybody, it's Yongxin Hu. Welcome back to Hu's Kitchen. In today's video, I'm gonna introduce another traditional Chinese festival to you guys. In one of my previous videos, I introduced the Yuan Jie. Today, I'm gonna introduce 端午节. In English, it's called the dragonboatfestival. 端午节 is a traditional Chinese festival which is on the 5th day of the 5th month of the lunar calendar. This year, which is 2021, it falls on the Monday, the 14th of June. People believed the natural disasters and the illness are common in the 5th month. In order to get rid of the misfortune, people would put Artemisia, garlic cloves, and the pomegranate flowers above the door because people believed they can get rid of the evil spirits. The story best known in modern China is this festival commemorates the death of the poet and the minister Yuan. If you want to know more about this festival, I will pop the link down below. You can check it out. So traditionally, in China, on this specific festival, we would eat one of the most amazing traditional food, which is called zongzi. Obviously, depends on which part of the China people are living in. The tradition is slightly different, but one of the things never change. Everybody doing the same is eating zongzi. Today, in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to make zongzi. During the years, especially in the modern days, people has experimented with different fillings, different ingredients. Today, I'm gonna show you one of the classic traditional filling and also one of the filling I created. Now, let's get everything started. In order to make zongzi, you will need a really special ingredient. Dun, dun, dun. You will need some dried bamboo leaves. Or if you are lucky enough, you might can find some fresh bamboo leaves. So the difference between them two, for the dried bamboo leaves, you need to prepare it before you can use it to make zongzi. For the fresh ones, you can basically just wash it and it's ready to go. Today, I'm gonna show you how to prepare the dried bamboo leaves to make our zongzi. So traditionally, we would soak the bamboo leaves and also I will show you what's in the bag. So in the bag, there are some dried bamboo leaves, obviously I just mentioned, and there are some dried twine in the bag as well. So traditionally, we would soak both of them in the water for at least 8 hours or overnight. Some people might soak them into water for at least 24 hours. However, to speed the process, my mom would normally put them in boiling hot water to boil them for about 10 to 15 minutes, and the leaves and the twines will be softened up afterwards. So let's move to the hop. I got a large pan here, and as you can see, I got some boiling hot water on the go already. Now I'm gonna add in all the dry stuff. Just gonna soak it. Because obviously they are dry, so it's still quite easy to be broken at the moment. So just be gentle with them. I would probably use like some chopstick or even just some fork. Just gently push them in. So I'm gonna leave them in my jar pan under a medium heat for about 10 minutes, and we'll be back in a sec. So for either recipe I'm gonna give you guys today, we'll need something really important, which is also the main ingredients of zongzi. So basically, we will need some glutinous rice. It sounds a little bit familiar, right? In one of my previous videos, when I showed you how to make one of the amazing savory dim sum, I used glutinous rice. If you missed that video, don't worry, I will pop the link above and down below. You can check it out. So, in order to prepare the rice, traditionally, people would soak them in water overnight or for at least 2 days. However, in modern days, to speed up the process, people have changed the recipe a little bit. I have soaked my glutinous rice just in some warm water for about 2 hours and a half now. So you only need to soak them in the warm water for about 2 hours. Then your rice is ready to go. I'm gonna show you what the rice look like after you soak it. So basically, if I get some out, they are definitely expanded a lot compared with the dry one, and also they are much softer. So if I show you slightly closer, you can see I can easily just break any of them because they are slightly soaked in and quite soft now. So they are definitely ready to go. So what I'm going to do now, I will drain all the water out, just leave them on the side until the bamboo leaves are ready. As I promised from the start of this video, I'm going to show you one of the traditional recipe and another recipe, which is my own recipe. So the first one I'm going to show you guys contains some raisins and some dates. Traditionally, you would use this special type of kind of like sugarized date. However, I cannot find any of them at all in the UK. Then I discovered just the normal dates which British people used to make sticky toffee pudding. I mean, I think they are amazing because they've all been decoded. So there's no coal left in them at all. And the taste and the smell is really similar to the Chinese sugarized date. So I will probably say if you cannot find the Chinese sugarized date, this can be the alternative option for sure. So that's literally 2 extra ingredients I'm gonna use in the classic traditional Chinese recipe. Then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna put in my own recipe. So for my own recipe, I'm gonna use some chopped mushroom, some onion chopped. So basically I got half of a huge onion and half of a green pepper chopped, and 2 spring onions chopped, 2 garlic cloves chopped. And also I got some curry powder here. You can use any curry powder, any curry mix, or you can use your own curry mix. So the one I'm using today is a Korean brand, and it's a mild spicy as well. Now let's go to check the bamboo leaves. It has been 10 minutes. I just brought my pan over. As you can see, steam's everywhere. So I just quickly double check my bamboo leaves and also twine, and they are definitely done now. So what I'm going to do next, I will drain the water and put them in some cold water, let them cool on the side for now. Then I'm going to move to the hob because I need to make my savory filling, and yeah, I will see you at the hob. I just quickly warmed up my frying pan. Now I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. So either vegetable oil or olive oil. Then I'm gonna add in the spring onion and garlic. And I will turn the heat down to medium at the same time. So I will cook them for about 45 seconds to a minute. Then I'm gonna add in chopped onion and chopped green pepper. I will fry the onion and the green pepper for about 30 seconds. Then I'm gonna add in chopped mushroom. And I'm gonna add in some salt straight away. Then I'm gonna turn the heat down to medium-low. And just let everything cook in my pan for about 5 minutes. Obviously, occasionally stir it, just in case. After about 5 minutes, as you can see, all the vegetables are cooked. So for the curry powder I got here, I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of the curry powder mix. And 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce, just to enhance the flavor a little bit. And then give everything a quick mix. Then I got 1 tablespoon of corn flour and 100 milliliters of water here. So we are just going to give them a quick mix and pour the mixture in the saucepan. So after about 30 seconds, as you can see, everything has well combined to a sticky sort of mixture. And then we are going to turn off the pan and move everything in a bowl to let them cool on the side before we use them. All of my ingredients are ready now. So, as you can probably see, I got some fresh bamboo leaves. They are extremely green. And also some dried one we just prepared. You can literally see the difference between them. And today I'm going to use both. So, basically, the way how you make zongzi is a little bit different. And it's kind of need some technique in it. So, obviously, the method I'm gonna teach you guys is a method I learned from my mom. So basically, the technique to make zongzi is really special and quite easy as well. So, obviously, I got 1 piece of the bamboo leaf here. So in the middle, you create a cone shape. Let's make sure this part is definitely sealed. Otherwise, when you put the rice in, everything gonna fall out for sure. So I'm gonna put in just basically a pinchful of rice at the bottom. Then literally depends on your personal preference, how much fillings you want in it. So for me, I like lots of sweet fillings in this. So I would probably put in 2 dates and a pinch of raisins in it, and then top it up with rice. Then, very important part, make sure you push everything in, make them really tight. So just make sure you literally push everything in. Then, we'll basically seal the pasta or seal the cone. So literally just like this. And fold up around that. Then we'll normally grab another piece of leaf, double seal it, just in case when we boil it, all the fillings come out. So after we seal it, we'll use one of the twine to basically wrap it. Then we are gonna basically make it a knot. Yeah, that's one done. Now I'm gonna make a savory one. So it's the same. Basically use the leaf, make it a cone, and then put in some rice. So obviously the fresh bamboo leaves are really small, so I'm gonna add in less rice because I want lots of filling in my zongzi. And then I'm just gonna spoon some filling in here. And top up with some rice. And the same as the first one, we are going to push everything down, make all the filling and the rice tight. And now I'm gonna seal it. So obviously, as I said, the small or the fresh bamboo leaves are really small. So I'm going to use a few extra leaves to seal it. Then we are going to tie it up again. Here we go, they are not the prettiest one in the world, I have to say. And yeah, that's them done. I got sweet one and savory. Now I'm gonna make a few more. So I got my jam pan out again, got some boiling hot water in the pan. Now I'm gonna carefully put my zongzi in it. I'm gonna cover my pan with a lid and leave them on a high heat, and I'm gonna boil them for 30 minutes, 30 minutes. And we'll be back once they are done, and I will show you guys what they look like inside. It has been more than 30 minutes. I'm going to get one of the zongzi out and show you what it looks like inside. So obviously, I have no idea which one is sweet and which one is savory. So I'm just gonna get one out. And carefully open it. This one smells like the sweet one, because obviously I can't smell any curry from it. I was right, it's a sweet one. Oh, smells so nice, honestly so good. Now I'm going to open another one. Fingers crossed, this one is a savory one. Oh, it is a curry one. Oh, smell amazing, honestly. It smells so good. Personally, I prefer this one because obviously, as I mentioned, this is my own recipe. That's probably why I prefer this one, right? As you can probably see from that camera there, this one is a sweet one, this one is a savory one. Now, it's the most important part. I'm gonna finally get a chance to try them. Let me dig in. Right, so I might start with the savory one because obviously that one's sweet and people normally eat sweet things after savory one, right? I will do this in this order anyway. Right. Obviously, as you can see, the corners doesn't have any fillings or flavor in it. So I'm gonna dig in from the middle where I can see a little bit of everything. You can tell it's freshly made. It's all the steam around there. So good. It's so good. Honestly, because I have sealed my zongzi properly, so there isn't any water goes in the center of the zongzi. That's probably why the curry is still packed with lots of flavor, not even watered down any single bit. Brilliant. It's absolutely delicious. Now, let me try the sweet one. I mean, same again. The corners doesn't have any filling, so I'm gonna just get some out from the middle. Obviously, I'm gonna have a little bit of everything. Wow, the sweet one tastes like way much better than what I expected. Probably because that is the flavor I have been always remembered in my head since I was a baby. And honestly, like no flavor can beat a traditional classic flavor combination. However, still, personally, I prefer the savory one. Which one will you like? Comment down below and let me know. Right, that's the end of this video. I hope you have learned something about the Chinese culture again, and I'm going to wish everyone have a great, wonderful Dragon Boat Festival. 在这里祝大家端午节快乐! Don't forget, like this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do it now. If you want to know what I'm going to make next week, tap the bell. I will see you all next Friday. Bye!